From the Great American Southwest. Wait, no, wait. We're in the PNW, Region 10. If you don't, if you can't tolerate profanity and weird, extreme political views, please don't subscribe to this channel and don't look at any of the other videos because I do weird remixes of different YouTubers, and I like them all. They're great, but I'm gonna get more of them. But it's gonna get. Anything goes as long as it's not illegal or racist. So don't subscribe. But this is a different kind of thing. I'm not trying to cuss or anything. So it's all chill. All right. So obviously I'm not used to this. This is my first time doing. Well, not my first time. I did another video about how to make a old MacBook act like a new MacBook, and then suddenly they released an update that killed it. Thank you, Apple. But this one is going to be about what's called the perfect law of liberty, and also some experiences I've had that aren't really what Neville Goddard talks about doing, but I got the results. If you get the results, you get the results. So, and it really isn't like I'm saying to do what I did, because I don't really, it's not easy to do with that. Would never do it again. But I had 3 events that really, it's weird. But anyway, Perfect Law of Liberty. I'll put some links to that, description about that from Neville Goddard. This is kind of mostly a video for people that are into Neville Goddard, but other people might like it too, because I believe, when you talk about this stuff, people jump into 2 camps. They're either so material that they can't fucking, sorry for that bomb, they can't freaking, they can't, they go like, oh, that you can't do that, that's crazy. And you get the religious people that almost call you a witch or something. It's stupid. They're both wrong. They both don't get it. And but the Neville people, that's interesting. There's a reason why this guy is still, people still talk about him. He hasn't, people are making money off of this guy, and some of them do a good job. So anyway, so what happened to me was I had 3 experiences that kind of are relevant, because a lot of people that try to practice or try to do the Neville stuff, they never get any success. And I understand. I've had that problem myself. But it's like, how do I say this? I have 3 instances. So I'll start with the first one. Me and the missus were broker than broke. We have nothing. We were one accident or one financial emergency away from sleeping in the car. She wants a bookshelf, and I can't afford a bookshelf. I'm like, you freaking, I got bigger problems. And she's like, it's not like God's gonna just give us a bookshelf. And I turn the corner into the apartment complex, into our parking spot where we left before, and there's a freaking bookshelf sitting right there. Right there. Now, if you think about that, space and time and all that, how does that work? I don't know, but we got our bookshelf, and we've kept it to this day. Okay, second one, I get a better job. I'm making good money. I live in a different town. I don't know anybody. I'm working so many hours. I know nobody. I have no social life. Sucks. Freaking sucks. Well, in that level. The money part's good. But I'm I cry out, I'm sitting in bed, and I don't know, I almost screamed out loud, why can't I make some friends and party and stuff, or some stupid stuff like that. And within a few days, we get evacuated from our town, and I have to call, I don't know why, I should have called my family, right? You would think you would call your mom and dad or your relatives, and I had them. I called a close friend, but I hadn't seen him in a while, and I called him first, and he's like, oh, yeah, you can come down. And not only that, you can freaking, we're having a party. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So we go down there with everything in the car that we could put. And he freaking had this party that was so cool. He had a DJ, and I ended up making friends with this DJ. We ended up freaking playing shows other places. How you get more than you even asked for, right? So okay, that's the second one. Third one is the most important one, or a more bigger one. We were looking for a place, and we couldn't find the rent we wanted to pay and the location. We were just having a problem, And so with that, like we kept looking, and there'd be like 5 or 6 like couples and families ahead of you, like had already applied, and you already know not to try it. It's like it's a waste of time. So I was pissed off driving home, and I started banging on my steering wheel, going like, "Why can't I find blah 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 next?" And then I go inside the house, and I try to freaking prove, like I try to prove that this is gonna happen. I got on the computer, and I freaking I went on Craigslist, and I like typed in my search, and I found this duplex. It's like really cheap. It's like $695. I'm like, this is a freaking scam, dude. I'm calling this freaking dude. I'm gonna show him up. I'm gonna like report him. He's a freaking scam. And instead, I get a landlord who's like, "Oh, I'm cleaning. Yeah, I'm cleaning the place up. Come on down." So we just go down there, and within a few hours, we had a rental agreement pending the credit, of course. Um, and what? Like, I got way better than I expected, And so all these 3 events have nothing to do with the Neville technique, really, and they do, but they don't. All of them involved extreme emotion, extreme feeling. And he also has a video called "Feeling is the Secret." Um, and I think, like, in his view, you do it positively, but in this way, I did it negatively. I mean, I didn't. Well, the missus did the first one. I did the next 2. Um, but it's like the feeling is what's more important than whether it's positive or negative, if that makes sense. And those events happened, and I'm only offering this because a lot of people make all these law of attraction videos, and they're really boring and stupid. But I'm actually trying to offer a little anecdote that might be a piece of something. So anyway, there's a few people I follow on this stuff, and I made this video primarily because of this dude on the Elmer O. Locker Jr. channel, which I'll link to. And there's a guy there that asked me to make this video. And I also have a couple friends that are into this stuff. I also have a friend on the phone I talk to a lot about this stuff. So I don't do this stuff normally. I mostly do these remixes of YouTubers that are all weird, and I'm trying to get better at making music. But anyway, I thought that'd be interesting as an anecdote. And to this whole thing, I think if you guys who are having problems doing the Neville stuff, put a little more emotion into it, you might get more success. I mean, I'm trying. We're all trying. But those are 3 incidences in my life which I have never forgotten, especially the first one, the bookshelf. It sounds stupid, but that bookshelf was like, we were both shocked. We looked at each other like, huh? I mean, she literally just said it 5 seconds before and then turned the corner, and then boom, there's the bookshelf. And if you think about how time works, that's impossible unless something's going on that we don't understand. But anyway, from the PNW, where it's green, 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 y'all have a good day.